What's up, my party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith back again for another episode of the Positivity Hour, episode 55. Here's why sleep is so important. But first, before we get into that, what are we currently listening to and or watching?
It's the Positivity Hour.
Okay, roll the intro and let's just get straight to it. Okay, woo. Now, with that being said, what else does Darshaun's soundboard have to say?
Hey, yo, bro, you better be staying positive, man. You better be living your best life, man. You better be getting this money, man. You better be doing your thing,
man. Okay, and this applies to the women and the non-binary folk and whoever else you want to include in the system, because here on the Positivity Hour podcast episode, and most importantly with your host Darshaun Smith is the government, otherwise known as the Positivity God and or Big D exclusively on this podcast, we are inclusive of all folks, human beings, non-binary folks, aliens, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about what the government categorizes as illegal immigrants. I'm talking about like from Mars, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, let me get an interview, bro. I'm trying to blow up. But I ain't trying to blow up. I wanna perfect my skills before we get on the grind. But with all that being said, let's hop straight into the video. I know your time is important, and if you're spending it with me, thank you. But yeah, so how am I doing? I'm doing great. And how I'm doing actually is what inspired today's episode, because a lot of people, I've been slowly doing research on other people's podcasts, specifically in the positivity realm and developing oneself and such. And I was like, what makes these people's podcasts get millions of views? What makes these people's, whatever you want to call it, be successful and, or at such a high level, because, if you want to be in the game, you got to study the game, as some would say. And when studying the game, a lot of these people are just saying things to say things. But here on the Positivity Hour, Darshaun says things from personal experience. Okay, these are things I'm either going through or I have gone through, so I am somewhat knowledgeable on the topic at hand, which in other words means, am I more qualified to speak on said topic? Maybe, okay? Whoa, you don't need to do all that for me, okay? I'm just a normal guy living a normal life, okay? I'm just joking, man. Normal means most people, and that's not me. So, that being said, let's get on to the topic of today's video, because I want this to be about 10 minutes or less, okay? This is a quick podcast episode. A lot of people, they want the 2-3 hours. No, you don't want that. You just want the information that's important, and that's what's here for you today. That being said, for the 5th time, let's get into it, okay? Why is sleep so important? Okay, this thought had come to me when I had forgot to drink some water. Okay, make sure you get your water bottles today, man. Pour one out for the gang. You know what I'm saying? Drink some. Stay hydrated. Get snaked right there. But on a more serious note, here's why sleep is so important. Sleep is important because sleep is the time and period in your life in which, mentally, as I'm just gonna paraphrase, obviously, if you want an article or a research paper on it, that exists. Okay, I've read those. I talked to those people who are knowledgeable. Let me paraphrase what they told me, and what I had comprehended. And what I comprehended is, sleep is the time where your new skills and all your daily experiences and such get filed away in your so-called file cabinet, air quotes for those who can't see. And obviously, if your sleep is trash and you never get to that state where things can be filed away, maybe that new skill you've been trying to learn won't actually get processed in the right way. But then again, also, sleep is a time for your body to physically just relax, okay? Maybe you've been working out a lot, or you live a pretty high stress, construction job, or, you're out there using your guns, you know what I'm saying? Not these guns. I'm talking about the gains guns, okay? The gains. And if you're doing this, and you're telling me you're physically exhausted, okay? And you're not getting good sleep at night, what are you doing? You literally, when you sleep at night, your body just goes, okay? It just relaxes. It says, hey, this is a time and a period where I'm not going to do anything And that's good because constant progression is better than perfection. But the same goes in the other way. If you're always going 100%, eventually you're just going to shrivel up and die. So not only is it sleep good and important for your mental health, but it also is good and important for your physical health. Now, sleep is also good for those, who be spiritual or whatever, what I'm saying. And, you literally dream and such, you may have a vision. You may also experience, deja vu or whatever you want to say, the different occurrences depending on your viewpoint on the life, not the life, but your life rather, and how that all like plays with each other. So these three, words are hard. These three things are very important, because they are the things that make you a better human being. Now, the reason I thought of this topic of this positivity hour is because, I'm not gonna lie, my sleep last night was kind of trash. And because I, couldn't sleep, I had time to think. I wake up, every day for the most part at like 3:30 a.m. Okay, but today for some reason I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I just laid in bed for 30 minutes and just thought about life, and I took that time to like, not look at my phone, just listen to my fan and just stare at the ceiling. Okay, and we all need to do that, and that's what sleep also does. It gets you out of your screen, it gets you out of your technology. You should just be, being a normal human being. Normal as in what most people were like 300, 400 years ago or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it really taught me, a couple things. It showed me, most importantly, that one, I actually need to drink water more. So like seriously, I wasn't lying. You actually need to drink more of that. Two, clementines are better than mandarin oranges like the one I have in my hand. And three, today's National Popcorn Day. And as an Iowan, I just made myself a bag of popcorn, okay? But no, seriously though, it showed me that like one, I need to like, change my routine up so that my sleep is better. I'm not saying I didn't get enough sleep. I got about 6 or 7 hours. But that being said, the quality of my sleep, which I think is the most important thing I will leave you with today, is the quality of my sleep was subpar and it was trash. And it so much so when I woke up, I was like, did I even go to sleep? I don't even feel like I went to sleep at all. But I know I did because, I closed my eyes at 8 o'clock and then I opened up at 3 a.m. So maybe something happened in there. And I don't think I could teleport through time. So with that being said, the video is 7 minutes right now. And it'll be done at around 10 when I'm done with this outro and just telling you about life. So with all that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, unsubscribe, follow, unfollow, hate, comment, share, report. If you feel like you need to report me, do that, okay? I don't want you to do anything you don't want to do, okay? Because like the saying goes, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, this has been the Positivity Hour. Here's why sleep is so important. In this topic I'm talking about today, or that I'm finishing up talking about, like I said, I'm speaking from my personal experience, and I'm speaking from the literature I've read. And the literature I read says it's important. You actually need to be invested in it, because it's not just getting your energy back up. It's a mental thing. It's a physical thing. It's a how you live a better life thing. And I plan to live a better life. Do you? I don't know. Only time will tell. Peace. Woo! Bonk.